Hello students, welcome to the chapter on quadratic equation. Today we will be learning how to solve quadratic equations by the method of completing squares. In the previous topic we learned the method of factorization. I hope it is clear to you. If it is not clear, then you can just go to the link in the description and then recheck the method of factorization. Now let's go to the method of completing squares. For the method of completing squares, you need to know two formulas. You already know about these two formulas. The formulas are a plus b whole square, which is a square plus 2ab plus b square, and the second one is a minus b whole square, which is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, just with the help of these two formulas we can do the method of completing squares. So this is our topic 4, which is solving quadratic equation by completing squares. So this is the first question and you need to solve it by the method of completing squares. So here you need to check the middle term, whether the symbol in middle term is plus or minus. If the symbol in middle term, so if the symbol in middle term is plus, then you will use the formula a plus b whole square, and if the symbol in middle term is minus, then you will use the symbol a minus b whole square. Okay. So here the question is, we need to solve it by the method of completing squares, and the question is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. Now what is the middle term? The middle term is minus, so we need to take it in the formula of a minus b whole square. So how to go about that? So for that, what is the first term? The first term is 2x square. Is it a perfect square? No, it is not a perfect square. So how we can write it? We can write it as root 2x whole square. Why? Because root 2 square is how much? It is 2 itself. If we just, let's say, root 7 whole square, what is root 7 whole square? It is 7. So if we put root, if we put square over a root, then just the root goes away and the number remains as it is. So now it will become root 2x square. So this is a square, assume that this is a square. As it is minus, we need to take it in the form of a minus b whole square. So what is the formula? A square minus 2ab plus b square, which is a square minus 2 into a. What is a? A is root 2x into b. Now what will be b? Now what is the second term? The second term is 7x. Out of 7x, what is the thing that we have here? We have only x. Now how to bring 7x? We can just give 7 here, so it will become 7x. But along with 7x, we have two extra terms. What are the two extra things? 2 and root 2. Now we need to remove this thing. How to remove this thing? For removing it, we can just divide it by 2 root over 2. Now what will happen if we divide it? This 2 and this 2 will get cancelled, and this root 2 and this root 2 will get cancelled. So the ultimate term will be the same as the previous line. So now we have got a square minus 2 into a. This is a into b. What is b? B is 7 by 2 root 2. A square minus 2ab. What is the formula? Plus b square. What is b? B is 7 by 2 root 2 whole square. And what is there? Here we have plus 3. So give plus 3 here. But one thing should be remembered here, that in the previous line we did not have 7 by 2 root 2 whole square. It was an addition. So since it was added extra, we need to remove it. How to remove it? We have to subtract the additional term. What is the additional term? The additional term is minus 7 by 2 root 2 whole square equals to, of course, we have to give 0. Okay. Now this part, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we have expressed it in the form of a minus b whole square, which can be written as root 2x a minus b is 7 by 2 root 2 whole square. That is, it is in the form of a minus b whole square, plus let's solve this, the last two terms, which is 3 minus 7 square is how much? 49. And here what we have, 2 square means 2 into 2 4 into root 2 square is how much? Root 2 square is 2. So 4 2s are how much? It is 8. So we will get minus 49 by 8 here. So equals to 0. So here you should write again here root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2 whole square, and here what will be the LCM here? The LCM will be 8. So plus 3 into, in down we don't have anything, means we have 1 into how much is 8? It is 8, minus 49 into 8 into how much is 8? It is 1, equals to 0. So what we had in the previous line, root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2. So implies, so root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2 whole square, and here what we will get, plus 8 3s are 24, plus 24 minus 49. So plus 24 minus 49 by 8 equals to 0. Okay. So here we will just solve it. So 49 minus 24, it is how much? It is 5 here, to 2 3 4, it is 2 here. So we will get as root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2 whole square. Here before the bigger number we have minus, so the sign will be minus, 25 by 8 equals to 0. Now our aim will be to put the second term also in the square form. You know that 25 is how much? It is 5 square, and just factorize 8. So if we factorize 8, we will get 2 into 4, 2 into 2. So if I just do root 8, we will get how much? 2 into 2 into 2. So for two same numbers, we can take one number outside, and what will be inside the root? Inside the root we will have 2 root 2. So if we do 2 root 2 whole square, we will get 8. So how to do here? So the first term will be the same, which is root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2 whole square, minus 25 is 5 by 2 root 2 whole square equals to 0. Now it is in what form? It is in the form of a square minus b square. What is the formula for a square minus b square? It is a plus b whole into a minus b. So just put it in that form. So root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2, this is a, plus b. What is b? B is 5 by 2 root 2, this is a plus b. Let's do a minus b, which is root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2 a minus 5 by 2 root 2 equals to how much? Equals to 0. So here what we will have? Implies root 2x minus 7 plus 5. Minus 7 plus 5 will be how much? It will be minus 2. Why minus? Because before the greater number we have minus. We need not take any LCM here because the denominators in the second and third terms are the same. So we will have minus 2 by 2 root 2 here. Minus 2 by 2 root 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled here. Let's go to the second term and see what we will have here. Root 2x, and here what we will have? Minus 7 minus 5. So we will get, we need to do the addition now, which is 12. So it will be minus 12 by 2 root 2. Minus 12 by 2 root 2 equals to 0. So we can cut 2 and 12. So we will get how much? We will get 6. So ultimately we will get root 2x minus 1 by root 2 into root 2x minus 6 by root 2 equals to 0. So we have got it in the factorized form, that is something into something form. So now we can separate out. That means now we can find out the roots. So therefore what we can write? Root 2x minus 1 by root 2 equals to 0 implies root 2x equals to minus 1 by root 2. If I take it to that side, we will have plus 1 by root 2. So here if I just solve it further, so we will get x equals to, with x root 2 is multiplied. So if it comes to the other side, it will become divide root 2 into root 2. So we will get how much? Implies x equals to 1 by root 2 into root 2 is 2. So we will get x equals to half. let's go to the second solution, which is, so this is a part of the first solution. So for the second solution, we'll get root 2x minus 6 by root 2 equals to 0, implies we'll get root 2x equals to 6 by root 2. Now with x, root 2 is multiplied. If it comes here, it will become divide. So I'll just do it directly. 6 by root 2 into root 2 is how much? Implies x equals to 6 by root 2 into root 2 is 2. So we'll get 3 here. So implies x equals to 3. I am writing here for the lack of space. Therefore, what we can write? Roots are, the first root is half and the second root is how much? Second root is 3. This is the answer to the first question. Let's quickly move on to the second question, which is, so the second question is 2x square plus x minus 4 equals to 0. We need to solve it by the method of completing square. What is the thing to look here? The thing to look here is the symbol of the middle term. What is the symbol of the middle term? It is plus. So we need to put it in the form of a plus b whole square. Let's put it in that form. So since it is not a perfect square, I'll write root 2x whole square, which is a square, plus 2 into a. What is a? A is root 2x into b. What is b? So for b, we need to see what is the requirement of the middle term. The requirement of middle term is x. Therefore, 2 and root 2 is additional here. How to remove it? For removing, we will just divide by the extra term. So this is b. So a square plus 2ab plus b square. What is b? 1 by 2 root 2 whole square minus 4. But this has been added additionally, so we need to remove it. How to remove it? We just need to subtract the additional term, that is minus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square equals to how much? Equals to 0 here. So this is in the form of a plus b whole square. So let's quickly put it in that form. Root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square. So here minus 2 minus 1 square is 1. 2 square is how much? It is 4. 4 into root 2 square is 2. 4 2 is how much? It is 8 equals to 0 here. So we'll get finally root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 here. LCM will be how much? LCM will be 8 here. Now I am going a little bit first. Minus 4 into 1 into how much is 8? It is 8. Minus 1 into 8 into how much is 8? It is 1 equals to 0. So let's go to the next page and we'll write here root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2 here minus 32 minus 1 by 8. So minus 32 minus 1 by 8 equals to how much? Equals to 0 here. So we'll get how much? Root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 minus 33 by 8 equals to 0. As I have already taken out in the previous problem, 8 can be taken as a in square form as 2 root 2 whole square, but 33 we cannot factorize 33 properly, so it will be root over 33. So let's just take it. Okay, here it will be square. Okay, so it will be now in this form, root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square minus root over 33 by 8 can be taken as 2 root 2 whole square equals to 0. Now it is in the form of a square minus b square. So the formula would be a plus b into a minus b, which is root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2. This is a plus b. What is b? Root over 33 by 2 root 2. Now let's do a minus b, which is root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 minus root over 33 by 2 root 2 equals to how much? Equals to 0. Okay, now let's solve it. Here also we need not take out the LCM here. So it will be root 2x plus implies root 2x plus 1 plus root over 33 by 2 root 2. 1 plus root over 33 by 2 root 2 whole into root 2x plus root 2x, let's see the symbol, 1 minus root over 33 by 2 root 2 plus 1 minus root over 33 by 2 root 2 equals to how much? Equals to 0 here. Okay, now we can separate out both the terms. So therefore root 2x equals to root 2x plus 1 plus root over 33 by 2 root 2 equals to 0. So upon solving we will get root 2x equals to minus 1, and here, so just if I just put a minus here, so the symbol will change, minus 1 minus root over 33 by 2 root 2. Okay, so here along with x we have root 2. If it comes to the other side, it will become what? It will become divide. So 2 into root 2 is how much? It is 2. So how much? 2 into 2 is how much? 4. So we will have x equals to minus 1 minus root over 33 by 4 here. I have done it directly. I hope you have found no difficulty here. So in down we have 4 in the denominator. So this is the first solution. What is the second solution? Or similarly, let's do it. Root 2x plus 1 minus root over 33 by 2 root 2 equals to 0 implies root 2x equals to, if it goes to the other side, the symbol will change. So here we have plus 1, it will become minus 1. Here we have minus 33, here it will become plus 33 divided by, we have 2 root 2. So if root 2 comes here, like the previous case, here we will get minus 1 plus root over 33 by 4. So these are the two roots. So I have lack of space, so I have not written the answer. So you have to write roots are this and this. So let's quickly move on to the third problem, which is 4x square plus 4 by 4 root 3x plus 3 equals to 0. So the question is 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 equals to 0. Now you can see that the first term is directly a perfect square, which is 2, because you know 2 square is 4. So I can write 2x whole square, which is a square, plus 2 into a. What is a? A is 2x, into b. What is b? See here what we require? We require 4 root 3x. Already we have got 2 to the 4x. What is required additionally? Root 3 is required. So directly we can give root 3 here. Here we need not balance anything, because here it is already in the given format. So a square plus, so also here the middle term is plus, so the formula used will be a plus b whole square. Okay, so it is a square plus 2ab plus how much? B square. What is b? B is root 3 whole square. Here what is there? Here we have plus 3, but root 3 whole square is additional here. So we need to remove it. How to remove it? We need to subtract the additional term. Okay, equals to 0. So for this part, we'll get the answer as 2xa plus root 3. That means a plus b whole square plus 3 minus root 3 whole square is how much? Root 3 whole square is 3 equals to 0. So plus 3 and minus 3 gets cancelled. So we are left with 2x plus root 3 whole square equals to 0, which can be written in the form 2x plus root 3 into 2x plus root 3 equals to 0. So we can just find out the roots now. Therefore 2x plus root 3 equals to 0 implies 2x equals to minus root 3 implies x equals to minus root 3 by 2. Or let's do the second one, 2x plus root 3 equals to 0 implies 2x equals to minus root 3 implies x equals to minus root 3 by 2. Therefore, what are the roots? Roots are the same. Roots are minus root 3 by 2 comma minus root 3 by 2. Let's go to the last sum of today's session, which is number 4, 2x square plus x plus 4 equals to 0. Okay, here what is the middle term? The middle term is plus, so we need to take it in the form of a plus b whole square. So let's take it in that form. So first term will be root 2x whole square, a square plus 2 into a. What is a? A is root 2x. What is b? For that we have to see the middle term. What is required? X is required, so 2 root 2 is additional, so we will just divide by 2 root 2. So a square plus 2ab plus b square. What is b? 1 by 2 root 2 whole square. Here, and what we have here? Plus 4, but this is an additional term. So what we need to do? We need to subtract the additional term here, equals to 0. So till this part we have in the form of a plus b whole square. What is a? A is root 2x plus what is b? 1 by 2 root 2 whole square plus 4 minus 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, root 2 square is 2. So 4 2s are how much? 8 equals to 0. So what we have here? Root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square. Here the LCM would be 8 plus 4 into 1 into how much is 8? It is 8 minus 1 into 8 into how much is 8? It is 1 equals to how much? Equals to 0. So what we get? We get root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square plus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square plus 32 minus 1. So plus 32 minus 1 by 8 equals to 0. So let's solve it. We will get root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square plus 32 minus 1 is how much? It is 31. 31 by 8 equals to 0. See, here we have got plus, so let's take it to the other side, because here we cannot apply the formula a square minus b square. So root 2x plus 1 by 2 root 2 whole square equals to minus 31 by 8. See, here we have got a contradictory statement. Why? Because see, the square of any number is always positive. So let's say we take 2 square. 2 square is how much? 4. If I take minus 2 whole square, what will be the answer? Minus 2 into minus 2, minus minus is plus, so we will get positive. Therefore, if we square any term, we will always get a positive number. But here what we are getting, square of a term we are getting negative. Therefore, we will not get any real roots here. So how to write here? We know that the square of a number or term cannot be negative. Therefore, it does not have any solution. So we have no real roots. Therefore, no solution. Okay. So this is our answer. So I hope I have done 4 different type of problems in the method of completing the squares. You should try solving some more problems so that you are more better clear with the concepts. Okay. So I hope you have understood everything which I have taught in this session. So I'll meet you again with the next topic, which is solving quadratic equation by applying the quadratic formula. Thank you very much.